Hey guys, it's Jess. Here's a nice little unboxing for you. This is a new kit, the Lord Aquilor for the Stormcast Eternals. This is a commander unit or a leader unit for the new kind of Vanguard chamber for the Stormcast Eternals. So these are kind of like your fast moving, really kind of hit and run tactics, almost kind of Stormcast Eternals. So you can see on the box how he looks here. He's riding what can only be described as a four-legged chocobo. It's essentially some kind of griff charger, I think that would be called, but it's kind of a bigger one than the ones you'll see in my next unboxing. So this is a single character. He's the master of the hunt, so you can see his equipment. He's got the astral compass, a heavy bolt storm pistol, a starbound blade, and that, yeah, there you go, it's the griff charger. So that's the model there, and you can see usual kind of simple single character sized box that these things tend to come in now, rather than like a big blister pack. So let's just get in and see what's inside. I do say a lot, don't I? I am aware of it, and I try not to, but you know, I still do it. So you've got this base, so that's you know, quite a sizable base, and the instructions. Let's just have a quick look. So this should be, yep, nice and full colour like you'd expect. The yellow bits show you where to put the glue, so you know exactly where to apply it. So that's pretty nice. It looks like you can put the rider on separately, so you can keep him off for painting if you so wish. Probably a good idea. And there you go, yeah, and there's his war scroll. So you can see he's got 7 wounds, he moves 12 inches, 3 up save, bravery 9, he's got a wide selection of weapons and attacks. Interestingly, the griff charger is probably the best of them because it's got this rend. And it's got also a few other abilities, like a command ability, the ability to move around the field really quickly, and the ability to essentially kind of deploy where you want with the astral compass. And these will be the war scrolls in other languages. And there's a little bit of a painting guide on the back, which is really nice. I think it's awesome that they put this little painting guide in. It's, you know, it's simple, but it's one of those things that's appreciated, especially if you want to do it by the stock colour scheme. So getting into the sprues, let's just zoom this down a bit. So obviously the griff charger itself is going to come on a number of pieces, including there. There's some of the kind of head without the beak, obviously there. There's a little accessory, a rope with an anchor. There's the pistol. This is kind of like the griff charger's breastplate. There's that's a bear head, which is cool. So you get both a bear head and a helmeted head in the kit. So you can get a good idea of what the Stormcast Eternals look like underneath those helmets. I don't know what he does with all his hair once he's got a helmet on. Got a little axe there that obviously connects to his hip somewhere. There's his chest piece. So he's got the kind of the bear pelt over there. So that's pretty nice. Part of the griff charger's tail down there. Also, this is pretty cool. It's a nice little kind of, it's almost like a sleeping bag hanging on the back of the griff hound there. So that's the first sprue. Now the second sprue. Okay, so here's the cloak. So that's obviously the inside of the cloak. And the outside's got this nice fur detail. More of the griff charger's legs. There's obviously a claw. There's a piece of the astral compass. There's his nicely designed sword. That's pretty nice. Yep, there's one of the griff charger's legs, and obviously you've got the rider's leg sort of attached there, but obviously he can sort of connects above the knees. There's the helmeted head, so you can see how that works. And there's obviously this little accessory here, whatever that's going to be. And yeah, I'm guessing that's part of a saddle. There's his shoulder pads. There's another part of the tail, another top knot, so maybe that one actually connects. Yeah, that connects into there. So his hair comes out the back of his helmet. yeah, so there's some more claws. There's another part of the head. Does that have both sides of the beak? Yes, it does. So there's the head. Looks pretty cool. And that's the other sprue. So yeah, it comes on just the 2 sprues. And it should be a fairly simple kit to assemble, I think. Famous last words. But it looks like it should be a lot of fun, and I can't wait to get this one assembled and painted up. Obviously, before I do that, I've got my Vanguard Hunters to do. I've still got some Paladins. I don't know what order even I will actually paint things. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting hands-on with the Knight Aquilor. So if you like this model, give the video a like. If you want to see more videos like this, again, throw me a like. That'd be really cool. And I'll be back soon unboxing the Vanguard Paladors, which is kind of like the equivalent of the cavalry for this particular type of army. Thanks for watching. See you again soon. Bye.